guys, it's Kim. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be reviewing and also giving you guys a tutorial on a brand new palette that just came out for holiday time. It is the Lorac Mega Pro 3 palette. I wanted to see what all the hype on this was. I missed out on the past two Mega Pro palettes, so I wanted to make sure that I picked it up. I got this the day that it went out in stores. So if you guys want to see what I think about this palette and also how I got this eye makeup look, then just keep on watching. Alright guys, so I'm going to start out by talking about the packaging on this guy. So the last year's color was blue from what I saw online. Not the prettiest color, especially for like holiday time. I wasn't really into that, but I'm sure the colors inside were beautiful. This one is so pretty and Instagrammable, and that's why I loved it. It is white, and then the lettering on here is rose gold, and who doesn't love rose gold? That's like one of my favorite things. I talked about that in my fall favorite things. Rose gold is one of the things that I absolutely love all time of the year, but especially fall time, and I just love how pretty this looks. I love the white. It's so clean and crisp, but you can already see that just from using this like 2 times, I've already gotten the cover dirty. It kind of attracts like makeup, especially foundation stuff, to the cover, which is kind of sad because you want it to stay so white and clean and pretty, but unfortunately it's kind of like a makeup magnet in that sense. So that's like the one downside, but not enough to like make you not want to get one or anything like that. Just one thing to note. So another thing is that it is very sleek. This is a thin palette, so it's not going to take up too much space. Granted, it is wide, but look how tiny that is. It is a really thin palette, and I love that. It's very compact. And this front, it's just made out of like a cardboardish type of material. When you open this guy up, you can see that it comes with a mirror right here, which is great for travel, or you guys can probably see like my pants in the mirror. So this is great for like travel, and if you are just like kind of rushing and you want to just quickly throw on an eye look, this mirror is great. Oh my gosh, do you guys see these colors? I love all of these colors. They are so pretty. I love the Lorac Pro palettes. If you guys have those, the 1 and the 2, there are some similar shades in here, but I'm an avid user of especially the first one. I actually hit pan on 2 of the colors, which I was really sad about, because when you hit pan in one of those palettes, you're like not going to go out and buy them again. So when I saw some of my favorites in here, I was like really excited. 8 shadows per row, and you're getting mattes in these first 2 rows. And then the next 2 rows are shimmers, gorgeous shimmer shades. And I love all of these colors. Like, I kind of gasped when I first opened this up because I just thought they were so pretty. And I know that I can use all of these. Like, this is the perfect neutral palette. And this is great also if you're just starting out and you want a bunch of shades for high quality. Lorac shadows are so buttery and smooth. When you put your brush in here and kind of swirl it around, you'll know that there is some kick up to the powders, but that's just showing you that they're really soft and they blend out so nicely. Like I said, I did this look today and the colors were just so lovely as I was blending them out. I was like, oh, I love this palette. It is so nice. So I forgot to mention that I picked mine up at Ulta. I looked at Kohl's the first day it came out. I did not see it there. I don't know if it's there right now or if I was like too early, but it was the day that it had just came out. So maybe they're in the stores now, but I recommend going to Ulta to find this. And it is $59, which is actually a really good price considering you're getting 32 shades in here, which is like so amazing and great for the price, especially considering that one of the Pro palettes from Lorac is, I believe, $44. So you're getting a really good deal here with the price of this palette and all the shadows that you're getting. So when I saw the mattes in this palette in the first 2 rows, I was so happy. I love the Lorac mattes. I think they're so creamy and the payoff is really nice, and they're just like my favorite for the crease transition shades. They are like so perfect. I especially love tan, pecan, walnut, and I'll do a swatch of each row so you guys can see what each row looks like swatched on my arm. But these are like some of my absolute favorite shades for my crease. These down here, really pretty matte shade. I use this on my brow bone today. I love this gray right here. If you guys can see that, it's like this very light gray shade, which I haven't seen in a lot of palettes. It's called Mist, and I thought that was very unique for this palette. Hickory is this really gorgeous matte brown shade that I really love. And then when you get down to the shimmers, they are so pretty. I used Snow, this white color, the other day in my Angel Halloween tutorial. It was very pigmented, and it was actually more pigmented than my MAC Crystal Avalanche. I swatched them against each other to see which I wanted to use, and the Snow from the Mega Pro 3 palette actually won out in pigmentation. Kava, gorgeous like neutral color for all over the lid. Bellini is a really pretty like goldish color that I was going to use today, but I actually ended up choosing Tulle down here, and I'm wearing that all over my lid today. Love this color. It is like the prettiest shimmery pink shade. And then I really like this olive color over here. I think that is so unique. Rose Quartz, so pretty. And then of course, like pomegranate down here is a really pretty pop of color in this palette. And I actually used licorice on my outer corner today, and the pigmentation was so nice. It didn't like give me any problems when I was blending it out. It just was so beautiful as I was using it, and I was really impressed. I have to say, you guys, that I was so upset last year that I missed out on these palettes, but I am so glad that I picked this one up. I absolutely love it, and I know that I can use this every single day, which is amazing because a lot of my palettes I don't reach for every day, but this one is just filled with the absolute perfect neutrals, and they're so soft, so buttery, and so smooth, and I just can find myself using this all the time. You can create so many different looks, which I love. Versatility. I went for like a more dramatic look today just because I was in the mood for doing something more dramatic, but you can actually go more neutral if you want to. You have that option here. Well, you guys, I love this palette so much. I'm so happy I got it. I feel like the quality is amazing. The amount of shadows that you get is crazy, and I just love the Lorac shadows. I'm so happy I picked this up, and if you're wondering if I recommend it, I definitely recommend this. If you guys can go pick this up, it is a limited edition, so make sure you grab it at Ulta. I will leave a link down below if you want to purchase it online, or you can go to the store like I did and get one. I'm so happy that I got this, and I know I'm going to be reaching for this pretty much like every day. So that was my review part of the palette, and I'm just going to get right on into the tutorial for this eye look. If you guys are interested in seeing how I created this with the Lorac Mega Pro 3 palette, then just keep on watching because I'm going to show you guys. So the color I am taking from the Mega Pro palette is Crepe. It's the matte shade in the palette, and I'm just applying this all over my lid and my brow bone, and this is to set my eye primer, and it's also going to make all the shades blend much easier. Then I am taking Dusty Mauve. Love this color so much, and I'm using a fluffy crease brush, and I'm just applying this back and forth into my crease. So just go back and forth, back and forth. Then I am taking Hickory from the palette and a small pencil brush, and I'm going to use this to define the crease, to make that cut crease or start the cut crease. And I'm just going back and forth and make sure that I lay down the color and that it's even. This was like a little bit patchy, so I had to keep going back over it. But just make sure you're going back and forth and using a small brush. Okay, this is the fun part. I'm taking Licorice, and I'm using this Beauty Blender winged liner little thingy. I don't know exactly what this is called. It doesn't stick on my face like it's supposed to, so I just kind of held it there. But this thing is awesome. And I'm just taking a blending brush, and I'm creating a wing shape, a really sharp wing shape. And I'm just then blending that into the crease, and then also blending that into my lid color. And then when you pull it away, you could see what a nice sharp line that created. I am taking Dusty Mauve, and I am just putting that into my crease again because I wanted it to show up, and I really wanted to blend out my crease a tiny bit, not too much, just a little bit with that color. And I'm just doing the same thing for the other side, lightly blend that into the crease. It's brow bone time. I'm taking Crepe again, and I'm using this to highlight my brow bone and kind of just lightly blend everything out. Okay, moving on to the lid, I'm using Tulle, and I'm just spraying my brush with Fix Plus because I wanted this to look super metallic and gorgeous. And I'm just putting this onto my lid and kind of packing it on. in sections. So I'm doing the front section, the middle section of my eye, and then I'm kind of just working my way backwards. And I'm just doing the same thing to the other side, and I'm going to carve out that crease. Moving on to brows, I'm taking the BH Cosmetics Studio Pro Brow Pomade, Gel, whatever you want to call it, and I'm just filling in my brows, especially in the front. That's where I'm a little more sparse. And then I'm just going to move over to that arch area where I'm also a little bit sparse. So for the past 2 weeks, I've had this crazy stray brow hair, so I'm just setting those bad boys down so there are no hairs sticking out. Winged liner. This is my other favorite part of this look. I'm using the Tarte clay paint liner, and I am going to be creating a wing that is in line with the eyeshadow wing that I created. So you want to literally just draw along that sharp line, and that's really going to help you create your wing. And then I'm just lightly filling it in, like not lightly, I'm filling it in, but I'm just like making sure I do it in small strokes so it's even. I wasn't really feeling the lashes today, so I decided to go au natural, and I'm using my favorite mascara right now. This is Maybelline The Falsies Push Up Angel, and I'm just applying this to my lashes, and I love this stuff. This is a good mascara, guys. That is it. That is my full review and look on the Lorac Mega Pro 3 palette. I hope you guys like this. I love this palette so much, like I said throughout basically the whole video. I think it is definitely worth your money if you're looking for an awesome palette. It also makes a great gift. It is a holiday item if you guys want to pick it up at Ulta before it runs out and it's gone forever, so make sure you get it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you want to see more videos from me, make sure to hit that red subscribe button down below if you have not yet, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!